Hi, hello, this is a new video and it says, this title says genetic evidence suggests post-traumatic stress disorder as a subtype of major depressive disorder, and I'm curious if this hypothesis is correct. And another thing is that, like, how genetic evidence can say something subtype of a disorder. That is interesting theory, I guess. So, because as definition, depression and post-traumatic stress disorder are distinct disorders. So once you put it in the category of major depressive disorder, then it will sound like different. So then why we call it as different disorder, stress disorder? Why not a different depression, or I don't know. So why we need the definition? Let's read the background. Major depressive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder are highly comorbid and exhibit strong correlations with one another. We aim to investigate mechanisms underlying relations between PTSD and three kinds of depressive phenotypes. Genetic correlation between PTSD and depressive phenotypes were tested using a linkage disequilibrium score regression. Polygenic overlap analysis was used to estimate shared and trait-specific causal variance across a pair of traits. Causal relationship between PTSD and the depressive phenotypes were investigated using Mendelian randomization. So this is the causal relationship. Shared genomic place between PTSD and MDD were identified using cross-trait meta-analysis. So genetic correlations of PTSD with the depressive phenotypes were in the range of 70 and 80. The estimated numbers of causal variants were these respectively. In each case, causal variant contributing to PTSD were completely or largely covered by causal variants defining each of the depressive phenotypes. So, notably, genetically determined PTSD confers a causal effect on DEP but not MDD. Cross-trait meta-analysis of MDD and PTSD identified 47 genomic places, and including this. So, evidence from shared genetics suggests that PTSD is a subtype of MDD. This study provides support to the efforts in reducing diagnostic heterogeneity in psychiatric nosology. So that's great, it's very comprehensive and it seems quite related, but I'm still not I'm convinced with this study and consistency based in the abstract and the way that they provided. But as definition, post-traumatic stress disorder is something occurs probably after not very for example, if someone joins war, they might have this. So they must have post-traumatic stress disorder, most likely. So how, and then that's why the environment has a great factor, so that in that case, how they can, so major depressive disorder is the same, but in post-traumatic disorder, environmental elements are the key. So it's not something that is really defined very, I don't know, not very distinct to genetics, I guess. I think it's about environment and adaptation, and I don't know. I wouldn't agree with the hypothesis mentioned here. But someone can say that PTSD is not a psychiatric disorder. They can say like it's only an anxiety or something like that. Then I would agree. So that, but if someone said that this is a subtype, then it's something that is awkward to me. I don't know. And that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching this video, and I wish this video can help you to figure out things. And if you are more interested in this topic, you can find this article and read it. And that's all I want to say. Again, bye.